'Tis I, King Pochingo, and my intelligence officers have finished conducting their research into the Nylons and their new ship, dubbed the Judgment. Why, I am sure that this Judgment is no match for the Tepe Goliath. Let me take it in there and I will blows it up in a mere few moments.
Unnecessary. Let me reassemble the Cha-Cha fleet, and I will use swarm tactics to take out this new threat. And then we can all meet up and have room smoothies.
That is not possible. The Judgment is an amalgamation of the two UIPU Crusader-class ships that left this sector of the galaxy, meaning it has the same durable properties and twice the firepower. Why, what are we going to do then? I'm assuming that they have also engineered the flaws out of the Crusader-class ship while they were at it? Correct. It seems the Nylons have built a nearly indestructible and extremely powerful super ship.
Well, maybe we should give up then. Why resist if we cannot win?
Yes, we could enact Operation Burning Flag. Operation Burning Flag? Are you serious, General Voss?
It doesn't sound too bad to me, as long as I get to keep my cozy general position.
The last report on that particular operation said that it would only take a mere few days to evacuate the entirety of Tepe that is worth saving. But how long will it take to evacuate Tepe and find a new home to re-establish Tepe? What is this nonsense? What are all of you generals even talking about? Have all of you forgotten your oath, your mission, your dedication to Tepe? Whatever happened to forever in the service of Tepe?
Well, Professor, the oath will mean nothing if we are all dead and the Republic destroyed.
That is a fair point. And if this judgment is as strong and powerful as intelligence says, there may be no other option. The Tepe way is not to retreat and give up. We must put up a fight. These Nylons and their judgment must come face to face with the resolve of Tepe. But think of the casualties, Professor. But Professor Proboscis is right. It is the Tepe way to fight for the progress of our nation, even in the face of such a foe. We must do that now.
Okay, I guess. As long as I can stay at headquarters.
King Pochingo, did these intelligence reports say anything on the topic of that 000 figure? There is no information available on him or any to find. As far as intelligence reported, it appears that 000 is the Nylon's leader in some capacity. I do not think it is possible for the Tepe to defeat this super ship and the Nylons all by itself single-handedly. I would agree so. It is a necessity that we find allies in this galaxy. Yes, even among our current foes. I will be dispatching all of you to inform the other nations of our plan. We must come together as a galaxy to overcome the Nylon.
Oh, whoa, Professor, where are we going, man?
We are heading to the Lactate Empire.
The Lactate? What for? We don't need those guys. The Lactate don't have anything to offer us besides treachery.
That may be true, but I believe in the face of this super ship, even the Lactate will be willing to compromise with Tepe.
We are receiving a message from the Lactate Border Patrol. They sound quite angry.
This is Professor Proboscis of the Republic of Tepe. I have no harmful intentions and merely want to meet with your leaders on an urgent matter.
Oh, I know exactly who you are. Is this some type of sabotage mission?
Are you not aware of the current galactic crisis happening? The Judgment is wreaking havoc on every planet it encounters. What happens when it encounters lactate planets?
Yes, and Lactate Commission is figuring out who to best deal with this threat, don't you know?
There is no time for commissions. We must unite our military might to overcome the Nylons in their supership.
Lactate will not fall for your tricks. She's by out. Hostility will be met with hostility.
We must find some way to get past this lactate border patrol.
Sir, several Nylon ships have entered the area. I believe this provides your opportunity.
Why, it does! Q2A2 full speed ahead as soon as that lactate ship starts engaging with the Nylons.
Do we not have enough weapons of mass destruction to blow this thing up? Security reports an unruly Tepe man has somehow breached the premise and is demanding to see us, don't you know? It is hard for me to believe that is a good idea, but let security bring him in anyways, don't you know? What do you think a Tepean want with this Lactate Security Council? Nothing good, you know. Professor Proboscis, what warrants your appearance today? How did you get across the border patrol?
I have been sent by King Pachingo to request the Lactate's aid in defeating the Judgment.
Lactate can do it ourselves. We have enough weapons of mass destruction to blow this ship up, and Tepe if we wanted, don't you know?
If I remember my intelligence reports correctly, you don't.
How perceptive, Professor. However, Lactate has plenty of ships, soldiers, and determination to overcome whatever we may face, don't you know?
Do you not realize how dire the situation is? There is no room for cocky and arrogant assumptions. We must unite our forces.
For what purpose does Tepe want to perform some type of survey of our capabilities?
It is fully apparent that the Judgment will take more than any one nation's entire military force to defeat.
At the summit, Tepe made it apparent no cooperation would be tolerated, don't you know? Why the sudden change of mind?
What is not getting across? There is a giant supership wreaking havoc across the galaxy, threatening stability and order.
That is a fair point. However, the Lactate sees an alternative route. We don't really need to defeat them, but merely defend our empire.
Where is the point in that? Won't it only be a matter of time before the Nylons can conquer even the Lactate if you're on your own?
You're getting. The professor has a point. Our projected losses would be heavy and expensive and potentially unsustainable. Milk Tanga, Tepe has a sole mission is to see its glory spread across the galaxy. What temporary alliances we make for Tepe now will only come to haunt our children. Is the annoyance of Tepe so great to leave our children alone in a galaxy to fend off a race of galaxy conquerors? Milk Tanga, this is Tepe we are talking about. Let the Nylons finish them off faster than any of our grandest fleets or weapons of mass destruction could. Let us bring the matter before the Commission. They have already responded. I suppose they are always listening in times of crisis. Professor, the Lactate Empire will commit to Tepe's plans to defeat the Judgment.
The last judgment is upon us. Let our united galaxy stand up to this foe and win, or let us perish together as a galaxy.
Hey man, I don't want to get involved. Peace.
How quaint.